So you're feeling anxiety right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that like for you? Where are you feeling that?
Sort of feels like a lump in my throat.
Okay.
Feels a little bit like it's hard to breathe.
Okay.
I keep thinking about my breathing.
Okay. That's good. That's perfect. All right. So I want you to do something with me. We're just going to do like an anxiety regulation technique, okay?
Okay.
You don't need to do anything. You don't need to get rid of the anxiety. I just want us to get like a little practice helping you familiarize yourself with it. All right. So I want you to make yourself comfortable. You comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want you to see if you can just bring your attention to the physical sensation of the anxiety in your body right now. Okay, breathe into it. And I want you to see if you can just describe it for me. Is it pleasant or is it unpleasant?
Unpleasant.
It's unpleasant, yeah. All right. Is it widespread or is it more in like one specific area?
Well, it seems like it kind of goes across my shoulders.
Okay,
too.
and it's a lump right there?
And a lump there.
There's a lump right there and it goes across your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you describe the sensation? Is it a tightness? Is it a clenching? Is it a fluttering? Is it a pulsing?
Sort of a pulsing, fluttering.
A pulsy kind of fluttery feeling right there. And is there a tightness? Because you said it was hard to breathe?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to see if we can just help you pay attention to this physical sensation. You don't need to get rid of it. You don't need to make it move. All we're doing is we're trying to pay attention to the anxiety. Okay, we're not trying to get rid of it. There's no ulterior motive here. I want you to just close your eyes, and I want you to bring your attention to the physical sensation of the anxiety in your chest. And it's just this unpleasant sensation, and it's kind of in this one narrow point in your chest, and it spreads out to your shoulders. And all you need to do right now is just pay attention to it. Right? You talked about when you were a little kid and that you needed to be paid attention to, but you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that as a result, you learned to neglect yourself in a certain way because that's what you were taught. So you're feeling anxiety right here in the moment, and instead of attending to the anxiety, instead of taking care of yourself the way you needed to be taken care of as a kid, you were just trying to distract yourself from it. You were, focusing on what you were saying to me and me understanding you and how you were coming off, right?
Right.
Right. So what you were doing is you were taking care of everyone else's needs, but not your own. So what I want you to do right now is just to take care of yourself. And by that, I just mean pay attention physically, physiologically, to the sensation of anxiety. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to win. You don't need to be, charismatic. You don't need to be brilliant. All you need to do right now is take care of yourself and just pay attention to this physical sensation, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I just want you to breathe into it and do nothing. There's no goal. There's no ulterior motive. You're just like a passenger in the car. You're just watching this thing. And my favorite analogy is like if you're like ever been snorkeling or scuba diving and you see like a really cool fish or something, you're not doing anything, you're not chasing after it, you're just watching it. You're just watching its patterns, you're just watching the way it swims. I want you to do the same thing. I just want you to watch it. And whatever happens is okay. If it subsides, if it intensifies, if it moves around, if it starts expanding, if it changes in consistency, it's all okay. All I want you to do is just sit with it and watch it and ride along and really just kind of watch this physical sensation of anxiety with almost a detached sense of curiosity and interest. I mean, it's kind of interesting that like your brain is giving you anxiety and then it's moving it to pain and then a different kind of pain and then back to anxiety. So I want you to see if you can just watch it, just attend to it. And do this just on your own and just see if you can actually let yourself feel how nice it is to be paid attention to. You're learning to attend to yourself literally, in this moment, by paying attention to the physical sensations in your body, without pushing yourself, without pressuring yourself, just watching, you're literally learning how to attend to yourself and how to be attended to in the way that you always needed to growing up. You are reparenting yourself.
Makes me feel like crying.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting what you always needed, and I don't think you ever knew that you had the ability to give it to yourself all the time. What you're doing is you are literally regulating your anxiety and essentially communicating to your primitive brain, we're safe. So you don't need anxiety, you don't need back pain, and you don't need headaches because you're safe. How do you feel?
Safe.
And you have this power, always. All you need to do is check in, attend to yourself, pay attention to what's going on, and whatever happens is okay. So what are your thoughts about this?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, give it up for Denise, ladies and gentlemen.